Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mark Parham. I'm an entrepreneur and property investor, and in this video we're going to be discussing one of the most commonly asked questions to me whenever I'm doing my free consultation calls. What is your opinion of Samuel Leeds? Now, the internet seems to be obsessed, so I'm going to give my 2 pennies worth in this video. I'm going to do it completely unedited, and you're going to know exactly my thoughts on the whole business model that Samuel operates. So, before we get into the video, if you could give this a big thumbs up, a big like, my marketing guy says that really helps me out with the algorithm. So have you done that? Thank you so much, and I'm sorry we are going to have to edit it because I was walking down the gravel driveway and all you can hear is my footsteps on the microphone. So let's do it unfiltered rather than unedited. So yeah, what are my opinions of Samuel Leeds and his business model? So first of all, I should probably preface it with who I am, right? So you've got some context. So my name is Mark Parham. I've got about £3 million worth of UK rental property. I've also got about £1 million worth of projects in development in terms of property. I run multiple 7-figure businesses. And I've been in business about 15 years, so I'm pretty well versed with the world of business and the world of investing. Hopefully it's this experience that gives me a bit of a balanced view of the sensation that is Samuel Leeds and all the controversy that sort of surrounds his companies and himself. So let's have a look at what it is that Samuel Leeds does and why he's so controversial. And I can say with some level of certainty he is certainly controversial because I've done over 50 consultation calls, and I would say on at least half of them I've been asked of what my opinion of Samuel Leeds is. So Property Investors with Samuel Leeds is his training company. This is really where the controversy is all around. Now what they do is they sell training courses on how to become financially free, how to invest in property with no money down, how to become a deal sourcer, lease option agreements, all these sort of strategies around the property industry. Now initially Samuel obviously puts out lots and lots of free content on his YouTube channel, lots of which is absolutely fantastic. I've watched lots of it myself and I think it's really, really good. And then there is a free crash course, which again I have attended and I thought was a very good program for anybody who wants to get a basic knowledge of all the different strategies and all the different things that are available for you in the property investing world. So far, so good, right? And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you certainly should be by this point. Have you done it? These are awkward pauses. Thank you so much. So look, the problem that this business model has is that after you do the free crash course, obviously there is advanced training that's for sale. Now, any business that sells a product where you can't guarantee a positive outcome for your client is always going to face scrutiny and criticism from a select group of clients that it's not successful for. Now, I run a taxi company and we do thousands of journeys every week, and we are on time for 98% of those pickups. And we class on time as between 5 minutes early and 5 minutes late, and we have to give that big window because it's uneconomical for us to leave more time in between each journey. We have so many variables, whether we're helping an elderly person out of the car to get a vaccine, whether we are helping someone with their shopping, whether somebody's late paying. There are so many variables that are completely unknown to us at the point that we take the booking. So we're on time 98% of the time, and that means that 1 in 50 times we are going to be late. Now, we have systems and processes in place to make sure we let you know if we're going to be late. A text is automatically sent, and you do everything you possibly can. But that does mean that 1 in 50 times we are late, and it's completely unavoidable in business. So what does this mean for Samuel Leeds, I hear you say? And stay with me, I promise it's all going to make sense in a minute. Now, he sells an intangible product, a training course, something that you can't really judge on whether it's been delivered correctly or not. Now, if somebody was to order a taxi from me and we weren't to turn up, unequivocally, we haven't turned up. And in that instance, obviously we can give a full refund. Now, if Samuel delivers his training and for whatever reason that doesn't work for the individual, and there can be many reasons, right? Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And trust me, it's not for everybody. 9 out of 10 businesses fail within the first 3 years, and that's a true statistic. And that's not because 9 out of 10 people couldn't be bothered. It's because starting and running a business is very, very difficult. And quite often you can't stress that enough. People who I've been sure would be successful have failed before. And conversely, people who I'm not been sure about at all, or their business model have been extremely successful. So I can imagine it's very hard for Samuel to work out pre-delivering the training who it's going to be successful for and who, quite frankly, it's a waste of time for. Hey guys, ever so strange, I've been walking back through the woods just editing up the first bit of this footage and a heavy mist has come in. So I'm going to finish the video off back at home. Anyway, so let's loop this back around to Samuel Leeds. So the controversy really is surrounding the people who it doesn't work for and that the training won't be successful for. So what could he do about it? I mean, using my business mind, there's only really 3 or 4 options. Number one, you could give everybody a full refund if they didn't feel that the training was suitable, and you could do that within a certain time frame. I know, for example, in my taxi company, if we're late or if there's any big problems, we give a free refund straight away. You could do that with a specific timeline after the training was delivered, so that it was based on the training rather than on the booking process, which obviously you haven't really had the product to judge at that point. You probably have to understand that at that point you need to do some forecasting of how the pricing structure would need to work, and maybe prices would need to be increased in order to take consideration of that. The second thing you could do is accept training isn't going to work for everybody, and ultimately some people aren't going to be happy, and that is okay. I don't know of any business that hasn't got negative reviews or that has managed to make every single potential customer happy. So it's absolutely okay to have that as an issue. So the third thing that I could think that you could do is you could have some sort of entrance requirements to the advanced training. Like if you think about university, I couldn't just rock up to Oxford University right now, give them 20 grand and get in. They would say, Mark, you have not got a certifiable level of intelligence high enough. Now, whether or not that's right is completely debatable. But that would be the answer, right? I couldn't just enroll at Oxford University. Now, how you put that together, I don't know. But pay me enough money, and I'm sure I can sort it out for you. I jest. So look, what I would say is, in terms of my opinion of Samuel Leeds and his companies, I have recently enrolled in the Samuel 365 to get a more broad knowledge of his business and also to get a better understanding of himself as a person and the people that he surrounds himself by. And so far to date, I've really enjoyed those meetings. We've been doing a weekly webinar call. So I will come back and do a review of Samuel 365 in the next couple of weeks once I've got a little bit more information for you. But yeah, as far as I can see, he's got an issue whereby the training will not work for everybody, and that is just a fact. His clients are adults, and they have to decide whether or not the money that they're going to be paying is worth the value of what they're going to be receiving. And that is a decision for every individual. And I wouldn't want to live in a state where the state gets to decide whether or not you have those sort of opportunities. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm also conscious that lots and lots of people are asking me for a house tour. It seems to be the most regular thing that's asked on this channel. So I will be doing one, I promise. And before I go in this video, I'll just show you a couple of things that I absolutely love. The first thing I'm going to show you is this Philip Gray piece, because this was painted underwater in full scuba gear. Isn't that insane? And I've spoken to the artist, and this is all done with a kitchen sponge, and it was all done completely underwater, and the texture in here, this is the sand from the seabed in the catacombs in Mexico. And then the other thing I'll give you a sneak peek at my favourite part of the house is this dining table, which I absolutely love. And if you want to know where I got this from or how much it is, and you can get one, I will be doing that in my house tour and telling you exactly where I got it from and how much it was. So look, I hope this video has been useful for you. I've been Mark Parham. Please subscribe. If you are subscribed and you want to have a chat with me, have a look in the description. There'll be a link. You can fill out a short form, and me and you, we can have a one-to-one consultation. It's completely free of charge, and I look forward to seeing you soon. I put a video out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, all entrepreneurship related, all investing related and property related. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much.